tree, and I think has their own style. And this is our Christmas tree. Uh, I love the beautiful aesthetic trees that you see online these days with the, bows and the balls and, they just look pretty. But this is my tree, and I just love the aesthetic. It's like my whole life, on a tree. I remember every ornament, where it came from, who it belonged to, why I got it, who gave it to me, whatever the story is behind it or who made it. So I guess I'll show you guys some of my favorites. My tree just, I feel like has, it has personality. It has a story to tell, and every tree, every ornament, has some type of memory attached to it. So let's take a look. First and foremost, I always leave this part of my tree open for my mom and my dad. My friend Gigi bought me this. When my dad passed away, she was a friend that I worked with. Beautiful ornament. She got me this in 2006. I worked for a sign company, and it has a nice little saying on the back. It says, "Although I will miss being with you, my dear, I'm celebrating Christmas in heaven this year." I just love this ornament. It's beautifully made, and it was so sweet of her to get that for me. So I got my mom there. I got my favorite picture of her. She just looks so pretty in this picture. And even the ornaments around. This is my mom and dad's ornament that they had when they were younger, so that stays, with them. And I bought this little deer from Target, and I'll show you guys why in a second. But I got this deer, and if you can see this bird, and I always keep all the birds near my mom because she absolutely loved bird watching. So I put a lot of birds near her. So if you look near my mom's ornaments, I got, all these little Hallmark birds, which also came from a friend that bought me them. And this bird, this bird is the most meaningful bird right here. This is my friend George, and I were shopping. He had moved into his own apartment above his shop that he owned, a shoe shop, and we got that bird ornament. He got me one, and he got himself one for the tree. Ovi got him. See, he's missing. I had to fix him a couple of years ago, and kind of Ovi chewed the feathers off, so I glued new feathers on. But I can't get rid of this. Like this, my friend George passed away, so, and it just reminds me. So his name is Georgie Bird. So anyway, my cockatiel, me and my husband. But back to this deer ornament for a second. I'm going to show you guys. Right here was a glass, little, I don't know, girl that somebody gave to my mom when she was a kid, for her birthday one year. So this thing's old. I mean, it's got to be from like the 50s or something, 60s. And when I saw the deer, I was like, oh my God, it's like perfect. It goes with my mom's little birthday girl, I love it. So that's why I got the deer and the bird, because they remind me of that, vintage glass. I don't know what it's made out of. Maybe ceramic, porcelain. I'm not sure. But I had to get it because I said my mom would have absolutely went for this thing when she saw it. She would have said, oh my God. She never got to see it because she passed away, prior to me seeing this thing. But I was like, oh my God, it looks just like her birthday girl. So I'll show you guys some of my personal favorite ornaments. And you might think I'm weird, but they're just ones that I have memories attached. I got these little Hallmark elves. They used to be hanging from a paper clip. I actually got to fix this one last night. They used to be, so this thing was shaped like a paper clip. I don't know what happened, over the years. It just got unbent a bunch of times. I don't know, just something about this ornament. When we were kids, me and my brother used to like fight over who was gonna, hang this one on the tree. I just think it's such a cute concept, they're hanging from each other from the tree. It's so cute. So that's one of my favorites. And another one of my favorites, I gotta circle around here, you guys are gonna be like, what? Is my Ziggy ornament. Ziggy was like my favorite. I had tons of Ziggy stuff when I was a kid. And so, you know, you don't see these types of things. I mean, this thing's old. You don't see a Ziggy around too often these days. And I just love him. He's so cute. The little snowman and his dog Fuzz. I love Ziggy. I had a huge collection of Ziggy stuffed animals when I was a kid. I mean, Ziggy came everywhere with me. So I absolutely love him. And here's my other Ziggy. It says hello 89 and then it says goodbye 88. So I love him. He's so cute. Look how cute he is. I don't know. I think he reminded me of my grandpa or something. I don't know what it was. I just loved Ziggy. And then this little mouse ornament. This was my mom's. I don't know. It's so cute. They're holding a little popcorn. The popcorn's done well. And it's just so cute. So, then we got this is a more new one, but it's my Empire State Building, because you know I'm from New York and I love the Empire State Building in the city. So I found that at Pier 1, I believe. And so that's another one of my personal favorites. And what else do we got here? Let's just randomly look around. You know, every ornament, I swear I have like a memory attached. This is from mine and my husband's first Christmas tree. These were some of the first ornaments I bought. They were like these polymer clay, which is funny now because I work with polymer clay and he's missing a foot. But these are all from Big Lots. Really, every time I decorate my tree, I think of how much I miss Big Lots because they had some great Christmas ornaments. This is from Big Lots. These little cupcakes, which unfortunately I broke a few of them because they're made out of glass. Those are from Big Lots. What else we got here? I'm trying to think. Oh, here was another great ornament. This is a Hallmark ornament from my mom. And it is this little guy who, he's like fixing the tree. So he has like this little backpack. Jesse put him on, so we put the little light through it. But back in the 80s, you know, back in the day, or the 90s, he used to have extra light bulbs back here. And you used to remove a light from the tree and put it in his little wrench, you know, just like that. So Jesse's like, could we try it? And I'm like, no. I'm like, because it's not going to work. There's another Big Lots ornament from my first Christmas tree with my husband. Here's our first Christmas together ever in 2000, I think it says 9. Like our first, you know, when we lived together. So I bought that. That was when we moved in. We just got this one from, we just bought this. Is like our new addition. Little shopping cart. We just got that from Cracker Barrel as we were on a trip. What was I going to show you guys? I totally forgot, right? Oh, this one. I was going to show you guys this one. And this was another Hallmark ornament that's so cool. But, you know, unfortunately nowadays you can't really, oops, I just pulled it off. You can't really use it the same, but so it has this wire. And you used to be able to disconnect one of your light bulbs, plug this into the light bulb, and the train would go around in a circle. So cool. So, you know, whoever said we didn't have cool stuff back in the 80s, you know, my mom was a big Hallmark ornament, you know, person. So she bought a lot of Hallmark ornaments. Speaking of my mom, she bought me this from our first Christmas tree. When we moved into our house. This is from Pier 1. Another store that I really missed because they had great ornaments at Pier 1. A lot of my ornaments are from there too. And they're so good. So good. Here's another one of my favorite ornaments that I had from when I was a kid. It's my collie. I used to have a, you know, collie, a Lassie dog. So we got her up there. Oh, another Ziggy. I think Ovi might have gotten this one. I don't remember. So all these go up high, you know, so he doesn't, no dogs get them. Oh, I bought this pink flamingo one because it reminds me of my friend Jeannie. What else? We got Ovi. I don't know why he's back here. Oh, no, that's Snoop. His ear broke off. That also was Snoop. We got another Snoop ornament. My aunt gave me that one. This thing's cool. It's a little origami ornament. I believe I bought this at Target. Alongside, hold on, it's another one of my favorites. This balloon animal dog. This That's so cool. I love that one. That's Jessie in my belly. Um, and then I don't know why, but I really like this one. It was my mom's, but I love it. It's just like sparkly and cute. Um, Also bought these angel wings for my mom. I wish I could hang them on. So I made these. Well, this was an attempt at making these for my son's hockey team a few years ago. I tried to make, this was before I had any polymer clay skills. I tried to make a hockey stick, kind of make it look like it was on ice and a little puck, but yeah, it didn't work out too good. With some resin, as you could see, the resin didn't really want to settle down there. So, but we still hang them on the tree every year. Oh, another one of my favorite ornaments. They're all my favorite. Here was another part of my experiment. I think this was the first one I did. The ice came out a little too dark. This is another one. I think my cousin bought this for me. It's the year I got engaged, so I have a few of those engagement ornaments. I'm trying to find those. Where the heck are the other ones? I don't know. I know I have a few of them. You know, me and my husband. I know I have the picture of us. I got another little picture of us in a heart somewhere. This is Jessie's baby ornament right here. I had to glue it several times. Hallmark. Hallmark's quality has come down quite a bit, but it's a nice ornament. Just the top didn't want to stay on. So, but if you move it, it has like snow in it. So that's his baby ornament, his first Christmas, and mine's on here somewhere too. And I was just thinking in my head, I got to get my husband's, and of course we got the great, you know, Alex Ovechkin on here because we love Ovi in our house. Even though we're not Cap fans, I mean, we just love Alex Ovechkin. I mean, hello, our dog is named after him. Here's my baby ornament. I absolutely love it. It's got my name on it, and then a little naked baby. And then it says, you know, I think it says, what is that? My birthday, March 5th, 1981. I think that one's blank. And then I was a small baby, 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Holy crack, baby. I was always like a small kid though. I was always underweight, but Jesse was like, what was he? 7 pounds, I think 15 ounces, so almost 8 pounds. My mom was always like, oh, he's gonna be small because you're skinny. And I'm like, really? I was 6 pounds. I think it says 6 ounces, so, but I love it. I like the little daglies. Somebody knew I would love this kind of look. Oh, also love this one. You know, those old school trees. And this year is cool because I put it in front of the light. Me and Jesse are like, well, it looks like the stars up, you know, lit up. So that was great. Yes, me and Jesse just did this last night. These I made, and actually these are for sale on my website. I got a few of them. They're made from resin. They're so pretty. I wish you guys could really see how pretty they look on the tree. I got this one, which, and then where's the other one that has, it's really pretty because I put more, oh, here, this one. I put Swarovski crystals on them. So pretty. They're so sparkly and they look so nice on the tree, especially when you put them near a light. But I love those. They look, you know, they don't look like resin to me, you know. They look like really, I don't know, more kind of high-end ornaments. So I do have these for sale on my website if you're interested. Lots of hockey ornaments. Let's get into that. We got of course a set of hockey skates. We got Howie's hockey tape. So if you ever seen the tape on the stick, usually this is the brand that you know, people are using. We even got a roll of Howard's hockey tape. It's not a real roll, it's fake, but and of course, you know, if you grew up in New York and Long Island, you love your 7-Eleven and your Slurpees, so you gotta have your Slurpee ornament. It's integral. My mom made that one. Oh, these are also more ornaments that I made and sold on my website, but I stopped selling them because I can't find these pieces anymore. Unfortunately, I don't know if Swarovski makes them anymore. And I ran out of, I don't know, I had so many orders for November. I ran out of Novembers. Back to our commercial ones here. We got Dunkin' Donuts, just a giant pink frosted donuts. It's one of my favorites, actually. One of my favorite flavors. Oh, here's our engaged ornament. I believe my aunt or my cousin bought us this one, 2011. That was the year we got engaged. This one I got to fix. It's Jesse keeps calling it mascara, but it's lipstick. He's like, oh, you want to hang your mascara ornament? I'm like, it's not mascara, it's lipstick, but it's an empty one. I got to fix it. But of course, we have to have some MAC lipstick on there. Lots of these soldiers. It was really funny. I bought these guys at Home Depot one year because I love, as you can see, you guys know I have the giant nutcracker out there. I just love the nutcracker, guys. So, oh, look who else is here. This is from the 80s, my Garfield. I had to put him on there. But anyway, I love nutcrackers. So I bought a ton of them from Home Depot. These guys, they had like sparkly. I was like, oh, those are really cute. Which typically, Home Depot is pricey. Oh my God, I forgot one of my almost absolute favorites, but I'll show you in a second. And then I found in my mom's collection all of her nutcracker ornaments. She had a ton of them too. So now I have, just endless amounts of nutcracker ornaments on here. It's just crazy. This was definitely one of my favorites as a kid. I totally forgot about this one. This was always on my tree as a kid. This Santa, I don't know. I just love it. You don't see things like this anymore, just like this quality. I feel like, look how good the Santa face is. You know what I'm saying? For a little ornament. And it's just so cute. I love that. And this is my mom's too. I don't know what it's made out of. I'm going to say, I want to say clay maybe. Polymer clay. More Dunkin' Donuts. Because, can't be a New Yorker without a Dunkin' Donuts. More hockey ornaments. Ovi, what are you doing? Uh-oh, I shouldn't have hung this down here. Ovi likes to go after these guys. What else do we got here? We got a lot of Lego ornaments. They're sporadically around the tree because Jesse loves Legos. And this was my mom got me this first year in our new home. Excuse me! Oh, and you can't have Christmas without the... Sir. What are you doing? Is that yours? I don't think it is. I don't think that's yours. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, and also I like to hang all these angels, around my friend George's ornament, my mom, my parents, the ornaments. I got to put a picture of my dad. I have another memorial ornament that I ordered last year. We got the Penguins ice rink. We're just hockey fans here. These are more bows that I bought years ago from Big Lots. They had some great ornaments there, man. What a shame they went out of business, Really just it is. It's so sad that these stores are going out of business because they had some great stuff. Kmart always had good Christmas. A lot of my Christmas stuff downstairs is old Kmart stuff. But, this is one of the most important ones there. We got the Twin Towers right next to the... I wonder if that happened on purpose, right next to the New York ornament. All these great stores went out of business, and it's just so sad. And of course, we got all the Rudolph characters. My mom, these are my mom's. She bought them from Kmart years ago. And so we got tons of those. They're all over. You have to, look. Snow Guy's up here. Where is he? There he is. Backwards for some reason, but he's there. Oh, here is another one we got from Cracker Barrel this year. We got Bob Ross, and Jesse didn't cut that thing off, so I'm going to have to cut that off. The little, whatever that thing is. Bob Ross, and then Jesse wanted this because he loves Home Alone. He must have watched it about 100 times already and listens to the music constantly. So we got the Wet Bandits there. These are some of the ones Jesse made in school. So those go in the back, but you know how it is. You put the back ones. I don't know why this one's in the back. I don't remember hanging this, but this is glass. It probably shouldn't be down here because my mom got me that. Anything my mom got me or that belongs to her. Oh, here's another Howie's hockey water bottle. Anything that my mom got, I'm very, just attached to. Oh my God. And just some other random cool ones we have are these, like, they kind of remind me of the balloon. And don't mind, I didn't put my tree thing on yet because my husband has to dig it out from under a pile of stuff in my basement. But yeah, we got these guys. They kind of remind me of like the Thanksgiving Day balloons, you know. This is another one of my mom's that I can't, you know, part with. And in fact, I really gotta move it to like where you could actually see it hanging the way it's supposed to hang. But you know, remember these like silky ball ornaments with the strings from the 80s? Like somebody, you know, hand decorated this, and it probably looked super cheesy in the 80s, but I love it. I don't know. I think it's super pretty. Somebody handmade this too. I don't know. It's supposed to be a reindeer somehow, some way. So yeah, we got a bunch of these like balloon. Even though my son was never really into superheroes. What else? My mom made these. They're actually ceramics. She used to do like ceramics, my mom. So she used to go to like a ceramic class or something, and she used to paint ceramics. I don't know. So yeah, we got those. I'm trying to look around and just see if there's anything else that's like super cool or interesting. Oh my God, this one. Me and my brother used to fight over this. And let me know if you guys remember this movie. There was this movie called, I want to say like The Toy. And I think that the main character was like this cat looking. And this isn't even the cat. Like it's not even the actual character. But I think we bought it because it reminded us of the character. And, like, we always used to fight over who was going to hang that one because it reminded us of this cat from this movie. I gotta remember the movie's name. It was, like, okay, the movie was called The Christmas Toy. And it wasn't, like, a big blockbuster movie by any stretch of the imagination. But now that I think about this, kind of messed up. The whole premise of the movie was that like this cat toy came to life, I think, from what I remember, came to life when like, you know, everybody went to bed at night. And it's just kind of funny. The toys all like came to life, right? When the people went to bed or whatever, left the house. And now that I think about it, it's kind of messed up because hello, Toy Story, you stole the idea from this movie. This was like some like cheesy 80s movie. I mean, you could see by the old font, right? That it was like some puppet movie from the 80s, and Toy Story completely ripped off the premise of the movie. I mean, look, it even has like that kind of dopey looking horse character that they had in Toy Story. But now I just read the premise. It was kind of the same concept, but he was like an old toy and he was scared of being replaced, so he tried to get back in a box, you know, so that he could be like a new toy again. But it really was like the same kind of concept as Toy Story, with the toys all talking to one another. And it was a Jim Henson movie. So that's why it's all the puppets, like, you know, Sesame Street or the Muppets or something. But kind of messed up that Toy Story stole the idea and like became this huge blockbuster film, you know. And this movie doesn't get the credit that it deserves, but it was one of our favorites, nevertheless. I think the name was Rugby. The cat. If anybody remembers this Christmas movie, it was like some like obscure Christmas movie, you know. But we used to always, you know, kind of argue about who was gonna hang that one up. Like, how stupid. See, that's where Jesse looks at. He don't have to argue with anybody. He gets to pick all of his favorite ornaments. He has his own box. I put all of his, you know, Islanders guys, his hockey guys, and you know, I mean, we have tons of Sparky from the Islanders. I put them all in, you know, the same box, and he just goes to town with his, you know, his ornaments. We got these guys from Florida years ago, the Seven Dwarfs. I think they came from Florida. These are from my dad's store when I was a kid. It's like this glass turtle dove, and it always reminded me of, even though it doesn't look like it, it kind of reminds me of, you know, the turtle dove in Home Alone 2. So I always used to like to hang that one up. I don't know if other people are like that, but we had our favorite ornaments when we were kids that we wanted to hang up. So a lot of mine are on this tree. I think my brother took a lot of his. I still have tons of ornaments from my mom downstairs, vintage ornaments and stuff, but you know, I just can't fit everything. So I had to try to kind of consolidate and pick my favorites. Like this one, that was like my dad's, you know, ornament we got for him from Hallmark years ago, because he used to like the old cars. So I mean, you have to, you know, you can't put everything. I got a lot of, as it is, it's already pretty pretty filled up. So it's hard to, it's hard to get every single thing on here and fill up the tree. But anyway, I just keep looking at all my pretty Big Lots ornaments, these candy canes, the light bulbs, the giant bulbs. Those are from Big Lots. The bows, those pretty bows. I also went through like a bird phase too. So I think it was like a trend years ago that putting birds on your Christmas tree. And so I bought all these like really ornate birds. So you'll see birds all over my tree. They also just remind me of my mom because she really loved birds. Like she was like a huge bird watching person, she knew every bird. She'd be like, oh my God, that's a titmouse or whatever. I'm like, oh, don't say that word. But yeah, she was pretty smart when it came to birds. So, I have tons of bird ornaments like this, cardinal, I think it's glass. That all, because of my mom, because she just loved birds so much. So that's why I got all these Hallmark. I even got little tiny ones. You see the little tiny birds all over the place. And that's all because my mom absolutely loved birds. I think some of these are hers. I can't remember who gave me what, but I know some of them are from my friend and from this collection from Hallmark. It's really pretty. I think they come out with new birds every year. Who hung this one? It's backwards, but yeah, they all came from Hallmark. And I know my friend bought me the little tiny ones. I know that. And then she bought me, I want to say either this bluebird or this one right here. I can't remember. But my mom really liked those, so a lot of what's on my tree is just, a big reminder of my mom and my childhood, and just now Jesse's obviously getting incorporated into, that. And I told him, you can't ever get rid of these, decorations, because like this one, like this is your family history right here, your grandparents, and I wouldn't be here unless these two people were here, so we got to keep passing it down. Speaking of Christmas memories, that's Jesse's first Christmas with Santa. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. This is my type of tree. I would love to have one of those pretty, aesthetic trees where, they get the bows and the Instagram perfect tree, but this is my tree. And yes, my star is in our air conditioner vent, but this is my style tree, just a lot of memories, a lot of years of collecting things, ornaments, and family, and, things that are important to me, myself, and, the people around me. So this is our Christmas tree. Oh, and one more ornament I forgot to show you. This is the pickle with the Santa hat. And actually, it's a little game, kind of like a tradition. You hide the pickle with the Santa hat in the Christmas tree somewhere. You make your, kids or whoever try to find it amongst all the ornaments. So if you guys happen to see it somewhere in the Christmas tree, during the video, just drop the timestamp below in the comments if you happen to pick up the, pickle somewhere in the video. I know I saw it while I was editing, but let me know if you guys see it and when you see it. And hope everybody has a good Christmas.